Welcome to Roads That Tell Stories. Today, we explore the iconic Blue Ridge Parkway. Could a single road narrate the diverse story of the USA? The Blue Ridge Parkway, a national parkway, is celebrated for its breathtaking scenic beauty. As the longest linear park, it stretches 469 miles through 29 counties across Virginia and North Carolina. This route links Shenandoah National Park to Great Smoky Mountains National Park, following the Blue Ridge Mountains. Its southern terminus meets U.S. Route 441 on the boundary of Great Smoky Mountains National Park and the Qualla boundary. To the north, the roadway continues as Skyline Drive through Shenandoah, managed by a separate National Park Service unit. Since 1946, the parkway has been the most visited unit of the National Park System every year, with only 4 exceptions. The National Park Service maintains the land along the road, often bordering United States Forest Service property, ensuring its pristine condition. There's no fee to use the parkway, but commercial vehicles require approval, preserving its tranquil atmosphere. During winter, sections at high elevations and through tunnels often close from late fall to early spring due to safety concerns. Mountain weather is notoriously unpredictable, leading to rapid changes and frequent closures. The speed limit never exceeds 45 miles per hour, encouraging a leisurely drive. Our journey begins at mile 0, Rockfish Gap, near Waynesboro, Virginia, the northern end of the Blue Ridge Parkway. From here, the parkway connects directly to Skyline Drive, which winds 105 miles through Shenandoah National Park. Between mile 5 and 9.3, Humpback Rock offers a self-guiding trail through old Appalachian farm buildings. A hiking trail from the parking area leads to the rocks, whose humped appearance gives the area its distinctive name. At mile 10.7, Raven's Roost provides stunning vistas of Torrey Mountain and the Shenandoah Valley. This overlook, built above a cliff, is popular for rock climbing and hang gliding, and even features a picnic table. Mile 16 brings us to Sheranda Lake, a recreation area in George Washington National Forest, offering swimming, picnicking, and camping. At mile 29, Whetstone Ridge once provided mountain men with fine-grained sharpening stones. Mile 34.4, Yankee Horse Ridge, is steeped in legend, where a Union soldier's horse supposedly fell. A reconstructed spur of an old logging railroad here provides access to the beautiful Wigwam Falls. Between mile 58 and 63.6, Otter Creek runs 10 miles down the Blue Ridge to the James River, with Otter Lake offering fishing and trails. At mile 63.8, the James River and Kanawha Canal features a footbridge leading to restored canal locks and exhibits. A self-guiding trail follows the river bluff, allowing visitors to explore this historic waterway. Mile 71 brings us to Onion Mountain, where a short loop trail winds through vibrant rhododendron and mountain laurel. At mile 83.4, the beautiful falling water cascades can be admired along a 1.6-mile loop trail. From mile 84 to 87, the Peaks of Otter have been popular viewing sites since the days of Thomas Jefferson. A shuttle bus provides convenient service to Sharp Top, one of the prominent peaks. At mile 176.1, Mabry Mill, operated by E.B. Mabry, is one of the most photographed spots on the parkway. A trail here leads to his gristmill, sawmill, blacksmith shop, and other exhibits, where old-time skills are demonstrated. At mile 188.8, Ground Dog Mountain features a variety of rural fences, including snake, post and rail, picket, and buck styles. Picnic grounds and an observation tower are also nearby, offering panoramic views. Mile 189.9 brings us to the Aunt or Lena Puckett Cabin exhibit, the preserved home of a local midwife. We now cross into North Carolina at mile 216.9, a boundary surveyed in 1749 by a party that included Peter Jefferson. At mile 217.5, Cumberland Knob, at 2,885 feet, is the centerpiece of a small parkway recreation area. Mile 218.6 leads to Fox Hunter's Paradise, where a short walking path takes you to a spot where hunters once listened to their hounds baying. At mile 238.5, the Brinegar Cabin, built around 1880, stands today as a testament to early mountain life. From mile 238.5 to 244.7, Doughton Park, named for Congressman Robert L. Doughton, offers many miles of hiking trails, a lodge, and a campground. Mile 258.6 brings us to the Northwest Trading Post, where you can find crafts from North Carolina's northwestern counties. At mile 260.6, Jumpin' Off Rock is found at the end of a short woodland trail, offering a unique perspective. Mile 264.4 features The Lump, a grassy knob providing picturesque views of the forested foothills. At mile 272, Jeffress Park has a self-guided trail leading to a waterfall known as the Cascades. Another trail in the park goes to an old cabin and church, offering a glimpse into the past. Mile 285.1 marks Daniel Boone's Trace, the path Boone blazed to the west, crossing near this point. From mile 292 to 295, Moses H., Cone Memorial Park offers hiking, fishing, and horse trails. Flat Top Manor, Moses H., Cone's former house, now serves as the Parkway Crafts Center. Between mile 295.1 and 298, Julian Price Memorial Park features Price Lake, the only lake on the parkway where paddling is allowed. Mile 304.4 brings us to the Lynn Cove Viaduct, an engineering marvel and the last segment of the parkway built. This impressive structure skirts the side of Grandfather Mountain, with a visitor center nearby providing access to a trail underneath. At mile 308.3, Flat Rock offers stunning views of Grandfather Mountain and the Linville Valley. Mile 316.3 is the Linville Falls Recreation Area, with trails leading to overlooks of Linville Falls and the dramatic Linville Gorge. At mile 331, the Museum of North Carolina Minerals interprets the state's rich mineral wealth. Mile 339.5 features Crabtree Meadows and Crabtree Falls, a recreation area with a picnic area, campground, and hiking trails. At mile 349.2, Laurel Knob provides expansive views of Grandfather Mountain, Linville Mountain, Hawksbill Mountain, and Table Rock. Mile 355.4 leads to Mount Mitchell State Park, the highest point east of the Mississippi River. At mile 359.8, Walker Knob, formerly Balsam Gap, is where the Black Mountains and the Great Craggy Mountains converge. Mile 361.2 reveals Glass Mine Falls, an 800-foot ephemeral waterfall visible from an overlook on the parkway. From mile 363.4 to 369.6, Craggy Gardens are covered with vibrant purple rhododendron in mid to late June. The Craggy Pinnacle Trail and other trails offer incredible hiking opportunities. At mile 382, the Folk Art Center showcases traditional and contemporary Appalachian crafts. Mile 384 features the Blue Ridge Parkway Visitor Center, the newest along the parkway, with exhibits on its history and heritage. At mile 408.6, Mount Pisgah, once part of the Biltmore Estate, became home to America's first forestry school. Mile 417 offers views of Looking Glass Rock, visible from many spots on the parkway starting at Mount Pisgah. At mile 418, the East Fork Overlook is where the headwaters of the Pigeon River begin. Nearby Yellowstone Falls gets its name from the yellowish moss covering its rocks. Mile 420.2 marks Shining Rock Wilderness, North Carolina's largest wilderness area, covering 18,483 acres. Also at mile 420.2, Black Balsam Knob is a grassy bald with panoramic views just outside the Shining Rock Wilderness. Mile 422.4 brings us to Devil's Courthouse, a rugged, exposed mountaintop rich in Cherokee traditions. At mile 431, Richland Balsam is the highest point on the parkway at 6,053 feet, featuring a self-guiding trail through a remnant spruce fir forest. Mile 451.2, Water Rock Knob, provides a stunning panorama of the Great Smokies and is known as one of the best places to watch the sunset. Finally, at mile 469, the southern end of the Blue Ridge Parkway intersects with US 441 in Great Smoky Mountains National Park near Cherokee, North Carolina. The Blue Ridge Parkway truly is a road that tells countless stories, from its natural wonders to its rich history and cultural heritage. We hope you've enjoyed this journey through the heart of the Appalachian Mountains. What roads in your country do you think tell the most compelling stories? Share your suggestions in the comments below. Join us next time as we uncover another incredible route in our Roads That Tell Stories series. Until then, happy travels.